to or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my sinking funds for the month of June. So in the past couple of months, I've sort of just been stuffing whenever I can, but like that could have been the first week, the second week, the third week of the month. It's all been very, very random. So from now on, I'm going to attempt to do all of my cash stuffing on the first of the month. So June is the first time that I'm going to be doing that. So let's count up the money and see how much we've got. Alright, so today we are working with 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. So altogether that is $240 for our sinking funds. However, before we stuff them, I am going to just do something really quickly. So if you watched my last video, you would have seen that I had some money to put into Jay's envelope that I was meant to be taking out. So let's grab it quickly. Here it is. So I was planning on depositing this $200 into my bank. Once that was in my bank, I was going to then withdraw $200 in $50 notes, and that was going to be my money for my petrol for June. But instead of doing that, I figured that I could save myself a trip to the bank by just doing some cash condensing within my own binder. So I'll pop that to the side for a minute. And I believe this is $200. So 50, 150, 200. Beautiful. So instead of going to the bank, depositing money and then withdrawing it straight back out, I can save myself the trip by simply cash condensing. So I have $200 in 50s here. We'll put that at the back. And then we will pop this $200 into this wedding ring. What do you call these? I don't know. Slot, wallet, envelope. We'll put it in there regardless, and then we'll close that back up. And that means that we now have $200 sitting in here for my petrol money, which is awesome. So pop that back, and we'll just do one more quick count of this all together. So this is 240. We should have 440 here now. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that brings us to, 400, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, $440 to work with today. Brilliant. All right, let's pop this into our tray. We have our sinking funds binder. I think soon I'm going to actually invest into an actual binder, possibly a Moterm binder with some A6 envelopes or A5 envelopes. But this is fun for the moment, so let's just keep using it. Beautiful. Alrighty. As always, our first envelope is the travel envelope. Last night I actually planned a bit of a trip for July, so if that goes ahead, I will definitely need to start putting a little bit more money into this one. But for now, that can still just get 10. New phone will be getting $25. So we'll pop that in. I'm trying to be a little bit more neat with my notes. I was just stuffing them in before and no problem with that, but it was a little bit messy. So trying to be a little bit more neat with that one. Alrighty, next we have medical. Again, just getting a 10. I don't exactly know what my medical savings is specifically for, to be honest. We've got a pretty good healthcare system in Australia, so this is kind of funny to me, but I'm sure it can come in use at some point. Dates, we'll be getting $10. I should actually use this soon. I should put it to use. Pop that in there. I do like watching it build up though. It's a weird thing, like I love to stuff this and I love to see it build up. And even though the money is put in here specifically to be spent, I don't know, I just really don't want to spend it. Wedding ring. This threw me off for a second that there was hundreds in there, but we just did that. So this is just getting a 50 for the month of June. So we will grab one of those. And that's just going to go at the front here. Brilliant. Beauty is getting $10. So we now have 10, 20, 30. This one I'm also probably going to spend pretty soon. So yeah, some of these I'll build up like the car and the phone for a really long time. Others of them, like beauty or dates or anything like that, I probably will spend as I save. So yeah, some of them are slow, some of them are just going to need to be replenished a lot because I'll just keep spending the money. But at least it's there, at least it's budgeted for. That's, I guess, what this whole system is about. Christmas is getting $10. Emergency is also getting $10. Jay's birthday. So when I first started cash stuffing, I think it was February, I allocated $100 per month to Jay's birthday because his birthday was in May and I so far hadn't saved anything. However, it was his birthday a week ago and now I'm starting fresh. So sorry, Jonah, you're only getting $50 a month, but I think that's enough. So we're stuffing that with $50. And then I'll do $50 from here on out until his birthday. Flights, also another one where I'd like to put a little bit more money into. Need to have a look and possibly rearrange some things within my priorities or budget or anything like that. Birthdays, another 10. Car services, $10. Don't even ask me if I've done that yet because I definitely haven't. I still need to do it. If there's money in here, it means I haven't got my car serviced. And then lastly, new car. We'll be taking the last 25. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 110, 120. $120. That's awesome. That's actually a lot. Beautiful. And that is all of our sinking funds done. So I think at some point in the month of June, I'm going to do a cash condensing video because if we have a look, we've reached the point where we've actually got 5 entries of $10. So instead of having 5 lots of $10 notes, I could just have one $50 note. So I'm going to go through all of these and see what we can condense. I think most of the $10 ones will be really easy to condense. There might be a couple where I have a $5 note left over, like this one, for example, but that's not too bad. So I might go to the bank and do some swapping. I've wanted to do a cash condensing or bill exchange video since I started this, so the fact that I can actually do that now is really exciting. It means I've stuck to it for long enough, so that's great. We are going to get out our $200 for petrol and we're going to just write our notes and pop them in my little purse. So let's do that. Alright, so I have labelled each of my notes for petrol. I'll just put them in order like this, and then we will pop them into my purse. Brilliant. You might notice that I don't have food money in there just yet. I haven't drawn that out at the moment, but I will go grab that in about a week or so, and then I'll stuff that in, but I probably won't film that, but I will be stuffing about $160 of $20 notes in there for my food for the month. And then because I cash stuffed on the 25th of May, which was not that long ago, I only have $3 in coins to add to the jar, but that is more than none. It's definitely better than nothing, so let's pop that $3 in and put that away. Beautiful. Alright, I think that is everything done for this video. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I will be back really soon with quite a few videos actually. I'm planning to do an update of my savings challenges. So that is the other binder over here. I don't think I've updated this since, let me have a look, since March actually. So that's crazy. I definitely need to do that very soon. I need to update this $10,000 one and the 5,000 as well. And then also I have a lot to add to my builder buffer as well. So that should be coming out middle of June. I will also be doing a video of what my budget actually looks like. So I'd like to do an in-depth or overview of what my budget actually looks like, and I can take you guys through how I budget, what I budget for, yeah, and the kind of systems that I have in place to keep my money going to the right places, and then hopefully I can do a cash condensing video as well. So don't hold me to that, but I'm planning to put out a couple of videos this month. So yeah, stick around if you'd like to. Please subscribe if this interests you at all, and if not, thank you so much for watching anyway. I really appreciate you.